Hello fellow gamers, it's your boy Zero Ink and I'm back with another kickshot angle discussion, and today I want to talk about several things. I want to give you a heads up. Me and King Grimpachi are going to have a debate on the console exclusive term. And not so much the word itself. We're going to be discussing the term. Whether it's acceptable that certain people use that term. So I'm going to be arguing for it, and he's going to be arguing against it, why it's unacceptable for people to use. Hopefully it turns out to be a good debate, and if it does, and our fans don't start going to each other's channels and start disliking every video, then I think we can do it again. But it's going to determine what the subscriber base does with the debate. I'd like to debate more people in the gaming community, and I'd like to debate more topics, but when you have this mentality of he's right no matter what, I'm gonna go dislike dude's video because he disagrees with my favorite YouTuber, that's the reason why I don't do many debates, because I'm not really into that channel against channel. I just want to talk games. I want to talk about problems that games are experiencing right now. Hopefully it's going to be a good debate. I'm still waiting to lock down the neutral party because I want a neutral party. I want 5 minutes to actually give our answers and then 2-minute rebuttals. I want to set it up like an actual debate with some time to go study everything and really have a logical debate rather than just off the top of our heads coming up with facts that may or may not be true, coming up with things just to support our own agendas. I want a really logical debate. Look forward to that. I think it's going to be a great debate. Secondly, today I want to talk about why multiplayer will never be as big as single player was at its peak. Because I believe during the 90s it peaked out, during the late 90s, and it went for a while. And every experience was just amazing. And then you got into multiplayer, Call of Duty, stuff like that. The problem I have with multiplayer is not the multiplayer itself, it's the people. The people that purposely fuck with your experience. We've seen this time and time again, where you have trolls on YouTube that make a living off of fucking with people on the internet. You have people who purposely mess up games. You have people who purposely hurt the team's chances of winning. You have all these people who just want to fuck with the game. And that's why multiplayer is a problem right now. Perfect example of this is something that happened recently and in everybody's recent memory, and a lot of people are talking about this, especially the gamers that I've noticed, the cheaters on the Battlefront beta. How the hell do you justify cheating on a beta? You're not even cheating on the full game, you're cheating on a beta. You've gotten so ingrained with cheating other players out of the victory that you have to cheat on the beta, that you have to cheat on a game, that you can't actually play the game like it was meant to be played, or show that you might have more skill than the other player. You obviously don't have more skill if you have to cheat to win. Perfect example, auto-aim. I believe auto-aim should be gone from all multiplayer games on console. You would have a lot harder time trick-shotting, you would have a lot harder time doing a lot of things that is easy to do right now because of auto-aim, because of people exploiting things within the game mechanic. I don't believe auto-aim is a form of cheating, but I do believe it should be abolished. Things like trolls, it's things like cheaters, it's things like people who are purposely there to mess with your game. These things are why multiplayer is really on the decline, because no one wants to play a game and not enjoy themselves. Nobody. So when you go into multiplayer and you're constantly throwing your controller at the ground because you're rage quitting all the time, that's not fun. That's not gaming for fun. That's not enjoying yourself while gaming. Now me, I've gotten to the point where I don't care anymore. I never rage quit. I did get a little pissed off the other day because I had me versus 6 other players, right? And I wasn't doing good. Obviously, it was 6-on-1 for the last half of the match, and the team was teabagging me. I don't have a problem with teabagging if you get a good shot or you get the good kill or whatever. I don't have a problem with teabagging. But when the whole team is teabagging you, when it's 6 against 1, and these guys have the need to teabag, that's what I'm saying. It's stuff like that. That's like kicking a person when they're down. So for me, It's crazy, man, what's going on in gaming right now in terms of multiplayer. If you actually look at PC guys who played the Battlefront beta, they will tell you that that ticker just kept going. Kicked, kept kicking people for cheating. Kicked. People have gotten so used to cheating. They've gotten so used to using auto-aim. They've gotten so used to using these mechanics that aren't really fair and don't really show skill. And the worst part about it is they think they're good. How can you be good if you're using auto-aim? How can you consider yourself good? You got a trick shot using something that purposely puts your scope in the middle of the screen. Cheaters used to do back in the day on shooters, they'd put a little red dot in the middle of the screen, and all you had to do was keep it lined up with that little dot. Now, keeping it lined up with that dot showed you where the middle of the screen was. And I guarantee you there would be people who, because auto-aim is gone, they'd have to put that little dot on the screen because they can't aim without that little dot. They can't aim without something that puts the gun right in the middle of the screen. Because people don't realize the minute you look at something on screen, it's right in the middle of the screen a lot of the time. It's keeping your gun in the middle of the screen. And this, in and of itself, is a problematic feature. Do a separate mode where auto-aim is there, where everybody who wants to use auto-aim can do auto-aim on that separate mode. But then make the other modes not auto-aim. Anyway, guys, I'm running out of time, but the reason why multiplayer is becoming so frowned upon is because of the cheaters, it's because of the trolls, it's because of the multiplayer trophies that you can't get once the servers are taken down. Get the game later, and the server's dead, like nobody plays the game anymore, you're not going to get the trophy. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Don't forget to like it, subscribe, share it. This has been Zero. Keep gaming, gamers, and I will see all of you guys and gals next time.